on YouTube. This is the very latest news from Fabulous 103 and the Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. It would be great if you liked and subscribed to us. Over the weekend, news of at least 3 businesses raided by immigration, only to find, according to reports, that the operators, foreign, were not registered in their profession or that foreign staff were not registered to work. In one case, a school in the south, which has operated for several years, and the advisory is to all expats, double-check the legitimacy of your business and all documentation. Employment regulations here are quite firm, in that a work permit is required for each and every non-Thai in your employ, and certain types of businesses are restricted to Thai nationals only. With the current spate of reports arriving at complaint call centres, many suggest that locals are reporting simply to reduce competition in their own type of business, whilst others tell us that the investigations are quite simple, show the relevant paperwork, and all is fine. A report from the government on the legalizing of gambling here, which could see casinos opening too, has been forwarded to the House of Representatives for consideration. That would need to be approved by Parliament before going to the Cabinet for a final approval. And if it were then rubber-stamped, it would see the high revenue from taxes for the state, but at what cost? Gambling here, although prolific via the underworld, is currently totally illegal. In Songkhla, a 28-year-old Thai teacher has been arrested at a school charged with illicit relationships with several young students whilst he worked in Bangkok, and in one case posting revealing photographs of one of his lovers on social media. It seems that he fled to Germany, but seeing one of his conquests had succeeded in attending university and had a regular boyfriend, he responded by posting those photographs over on social media. Investigations revealed that he'd previously been fired at another school prior to that. His phone was found to contain video clips involving at least 10 students. Former Prime Minister Thaksin, now free, was in Chiang Mai at the weekend, initially wearing a neck brace, but later spotted without it, indicating that his recovery from whatever has been speedy. Dining with the current Thai Prime Minister along with others who were in high positions, the 74-year-old returned to the capital later. Chiang Mai air quality fell to the shameful level of ranking as the 3rd worst air in the world at the weekend, prompting media to pose questions to the Thai Prime Minister, who was there to discuss the issue regarding the IQ air readout of a whacking 179. And according to Thai media, he's defended a decision not to designate Chiang Mai as a disaster area despite it being blanketed by smog, saying that he was trying to protect the tourism sector in the country, as if labelled as a disaster area, it could invalidate travel insurance for visitors and put people off visiting. The region is perfectly clean and with good air most of the year, an ideal place for visitors. However, the early months of every year have been torturous for locals. Friday saw a Russian man arrive on Thai soil against his will for sure, as he was extradited from Kazakhstan, where local authorities arrested him 2 years ago following a request from Thailand. He, along with 6 others, is said to have extorted close to 2 million baht from a Russian couple on Koh Samui. The 43-year-old faces charges of extortion, assault and theft. He and his gang are said to have run a similar racket here in Pattaya. On Phuket, 2 New Zealand men are being held by police after beating up a local traffic policeman and attempting to grab his weapon. The Saturday attack followed their erratic bike riding, which saw the cop give chase. After they stopped, they wrestled him to the ground and tried to steal his revolver. Hamish Day, a 36-year-old, and Oscar Day, 38, didn't stop even after the gun went off during the struggle, until other police finally arrived at the scene to detain them. Reports indicate that their response was to try and buy their way out of charges. That didn't work, and they're now guests of the boys in brown until trial. It's likely that they will be jailed and men deported. Both have managed to add another notch in the post of recent attacks by non-Thais on Thais, all without reason and all doing serious damage to the relationship between expats, tourists and locals. An Air Force officer who claimed that he accidentally shot a partygoer in Samut Prakan faces court action, according to a senior Royal Thai Air Force spokesman. He addressed the press after the man woke at his home due to a party at a neighbouring house and went there to confront the noisemakers. The 60-year-old at some point pulled out his weapon and fired, and then went back to bed, for some reason unaware that there would be repercussions. It seems the bullet hit one of his adversaries. A team of 30 police surrounded his home and for 2 hours negotiated with him to hand himself over. Meanwhile at home, and an American property dealer, known in the media only as David, was nabbed at Chonburi Hospital following a warrant issued for his arrest last year. Said to have been involved with others in fraudulent property deals in the south, the 58-year-old is jointly charged along with a British man and another American with illegal property transfers. And our region was busy at the weekend, seeing numerous celebrations of St Patrick's Day around the area and the music festival Friday and Saturday on Jomtien Beach. Reports indicate that the festival was well attended and with only one incident aside went well. That incident? Well, it seems that an idiot threw a mysterious bag into the backstage area. He was quickly caught and checks revealed the bag to contain only clothes. Good to know, though, that security was on its toes. And with the expectation of a couple of morning showers but otherwise a partly sunny day, the Met Office predicts 32 as a high today, dropping down to 28, and the real feel at 38. Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or programme, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.